Alright guys, today we're on lesson 18. Lesson 18. Alright, let's check out the table of contents. Alright, we're moving on to understanding fractions. Lesson 18, understanding of equivalent fractions, page 24. Alright, so let's check the directions out. Write the missing numbers in the boxes to make each equation true. So we have 10 questions today. Let's check out number 1. All right, the main thing you need to know here, guys, whatever you do to the numerator, you must do to the denominator. So what times 2 will get me to 8? 4. Whatever you do to the numerator, you must do to the denominator. 4 times 4 equals 16. So 2/4 is equivalent to 8/6. A way you could check that would be 8/16 divided by, so what can I divide by in order to get to 2/4? 8 divided by 4 will get me to 2. 16 divided by 4 will get me to 4. And then finally, let's go ahead and set up a bar model. And the biggest thing when setting up and comparing fractions, your two bar models have to be exactly the same size. In order to do that, I'm going to copy and paste here. Alright, so now these two are exactly the same, so we can compare these two. Alright, so the very first one we're gonna split into fourths. So split it in the middle. Alright, and then we know that 2/4 are shaded. 1, 2. Alright, and I know I'm going to find an equivalent fraction to 2/4, which is 8/16. So I know that all of this is going to be shaded. But this is 1/2. So you have 2/4, you have 1/2, but 1/2 and 2/4 are also equivalent to 8/16. So let's go ahead and split this one up into 8/16. We now have 2/4. So we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we need so now we have 4/8. So there's another equivalent fraction. So 4/8. Alright, let's go ahead and split it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, let's count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 are shaded in, that's my numerator. And then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We have a total of 16. So 8/16 is equivalent to 2/4, which is also equivalent to 1/2, which is also equivalent to 4/8. So I'm going to go ahead and read question 10. It says, which strategies did you use to solve the problems? Explain why. So basically on every single one of these problems, I'm going to be using either multiplication, division, or the bar model. And you can see why I'm doing that as I explain each one of these. Alright, number 2. You have 2/3 times what will get me to 12/18. So 2 times what equals 12? That would be 6. 3 times 6 equals 18. And to check our work, we can do 12/18. And what do we divide those by in order to get to 2/3? 12 divided by 6 and 18 divided by 6 will get me to 2/3. Alright, let's go ahead and do our bar model. Remember, your bar models have to be exactly the same size if you're going to compare these. Alright, and let's go ahead and split this first one up into thirds. It's about even, and we know that 2/3 of these are going to be shaded in. Alright, so I know that this one right here is going to be shaded in. So we have 2/3, and then we are going to get to 12/18. In order to do that, we have to divide this bar model up into 1/18. Alright, so now we have it divided into thirds. Now we have it divided into sixths. And then finally I'm going to divide it into 1/18. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So you can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, which are the part that's being considered. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 18, which is our total, or how many total parts our bar model is split into. So 12/18 is equivalent to 2/3. All right, number 3, you have 5/6, and we want to get that to 25/30. So what times 5 will equal 25? 5. And 6 times what will give me to 30? Of course, whatever you do to your numerator, you must do to your denominator. So 5. So now we're going to check our work by using division, and we want to get down to 5/6, which is simplest form. 25 divided by 5. Whatever you do to your numerator, you must do to your denominator. And that will give us 5/6. Now here's where the bar model becomes a little bit, there's no purpose in doing the bar model. It's going to take us forever to split it up into 30 equal pieces. And it's going to be very difficult to do that as well. Alright, 2/3. And this time they did not give us our final fraction, so we're going to have to figure out what to do. But you can see they already gave us what we're multiplying it by, so 3 times 3 is 9. And whatever you do to your denominator, you must do that to your numerator. So 2 times 3 is 6. So 2/3 is equivalent to 6/9. We can use the bar model to show this. Alright, get a duplicate. Alright, let's split this guy up into thirds. We got 2/3. Let's shade in 1/3, 2/3. Here's 2/3, and then we want to get to 6/9. Alright, so I know that this whole thing's going to be shaded in here. We have thirds now, and then we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have we're looking for our numerator, which is how many parts are being considered, or how many parts are shaded in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9. How many total parts do we have in this whole thing? Alright, and of course I didn't go through there and do division. 6/9 divided by what will get me to 2/3, and then that will be 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2, and then 9 divided by 3 is 3. So there's our 3 different ways we can go about this. Let's check out number 5. Number 5, we kind of have the same thing that they did on number 4 there. What they did give us is what we are multiplying our numerator and denominator by, which is 5. And 8 times 5 is 40. So 3/8 is equivalent to 15/40. And let's go ahead and do this one with division. And that equals 3/8. So 15 divided by what will get me to 3? 5. 40 divided by what will get me to 8? Whatever you do to your numerator, you must do to your denominator. 40 divided by 5 is 8. Using a bar model here, just take a little too much time splitting that up into 40 equal pieces. So we're going to skip that one. Alright, number 6. 5. Alright, this time we're going to have to figure out 3 separate things. So 5/6, and we're going to convert it to something over 12. So 6 times 2 will get me 12. And whatever you do to your denominator, you must do to your numerator. 5 times 2 will be 10. Check your work. 10 twelfths. What do we divide each one of those by to get to 5, 6? Our simplest form, it would be 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Alright, number 7. We got to figure out three things here in order to get it, but this time we have to definitely, well, you could use either multiplication or division, but I'm going to use division to start out with this time. 15 divided by what will get me to 5? 15 divided by 3. And then, of course, whatever you do to your numerator, you must do to your denominator. 24 divided by 3 will be 8. And then let's check it using multiplication. And we're going to multiply numerator and denominator by 3. 15, or 5 times 3 is 15. 8 times 3 is 24. So 15 24ths is equivalent to 5 eighths. Alright. 2 times 4 is 8, and whatever you do to your numerator, you must do to your denominator. So what times 4 will give me 12? 3. So 3 times 4 is 12. 8, 12. Divide each one of those by 4, and we will get 2 thirds. Go ahead and check out our bar model. Remember, when doing bar models, you have to make sure they're exactly the same size. We have 2/3 shaded in. Alright, now we need to get 8/12. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And when I shade these in, I will have 8/12 shaded in. So down here we have 8/12 is equivalent to 2 thirds. And then finally, number 9. Alright, for the very last problem, I went ahead and copied this 4 times so I could show you exactly, or that you could do it in different ways. So remember, whatever you do to your numerator, you must do to the denominator. So I know it's going to be times 2 all down here. And that's how we get 8 times 2 will equal 16. Alright, so now the top, we can use a couple different things. So the first one, I'm going to do 1 times 2 would be 2. So 1/8 is equal to 2/16. You could choose 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So 2/8 is equivalent to 4/16. We could use 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5/8 is equivalent to 10/16. So really you can use any number you want. The last one I'm going to go ahead and choose 8. 8 times 2 would be 16. So 8/8 is equivalent to 16/16. And really this is 1 whole is equal to 1 whole, because anytime you have the same numerator as your denominator, it will always be 1 whole. Alright guys, appreciate you watching our lesson for the day, but today you have a special treat. We have Willa Zilla is going to draw you a picture. Alright, use this end right here. Go for it, girl. Tell us, what are you going to draw us, Willa?
I'm going to draw a picture, but I'm going to literally draw a sign.
Alright, let's see it, girl. You can use white there. Go for it.
Now let's write this.
What are you drawing there?
Okay.
Can you change colors? What color would you like now? Yellow. Alright, let's go for it, girl. What is that?
A shoe.
Oh, it's a shoe. Cool.
A woman wearing a shoe. And not like another color.
Another color. What color? I got a little green going on here. What do we have now, girl? Ooh, very nice lines.
So that is a tree. It is a real tree.
Okay, it's a real tree. You want to change colors?
Yes.
What color now? Do a little. What color is that?
Now a little more green.
A little more green. All right.
That's a tree.
Sweet. Very nice. I like the trunk and I like the leaves on the tree.
Now it's a little bit more color.
What color you want now? Red. Wow, this is so cool.
Hmm?
Ooh, what'd you draw there, girl?
It's that's an X. And these are little dots. And there's some lines too.
Very nice. Nice
Now
X.
another color.
Very nice. What color would you like this time? Okay.
So, no, they have brown.
Brown, you want brown? No, sorry girl, no brown. Go for it.
She say guala. Huh? Then guana. Then green.
Get a little green here. Ooh.
That's how you make another tree.
Very nice.
Another one.
We got tree. You want to make another tree?
Yeah.
What color? Get a little blue going in there.
Okay, now a little bit more green. Okay.
Oh, very nice. What about this tree? This tree has no leaves on top of it over there.
That's not a tree.
Oh, it's not a tree?
That is a balance beam, so you can climb and touch the leaves.
Sweet.
Thanks for watching me.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Keep doing your work.
Okay.
Keep doing your work.
Keep doing your work.